Show. Positively Pat Sim Show. Sailing through the morning light, catching waves with voices bright. Set your course for tales untold, entertainment pure and bold. Come aboard this journey new, stories fresh calling out to you. Saturdays are time to shine, Positively Pat's lifeline. Positively Pat Sim Show, every tale a treasure trove. Tune in now and set your sails, laughs and chats and wondrous tales. We ride the waves of joy and cheer. Every week we're standing here. Everyone keeps spirits high, morning sun in every eye. From epic quest to daily news, listen up, there's much to choose. Every word a gem we share. Saturday we conquer air. Positively Pat Sim Show, every tale a treasure trove. Tune in now and set your sails, laughs and chats and wondrous tales. We ride the waves of joy and cheer. Every week we're standing here. Everyone keeps spirits high, morning sun in every eye. In every eye. In every eye. Positively Pat Sim Show. Positively Pat Sim Show. Positively Pat Sim Show. Every tale a treasure trove. Tune in now and set your sails, laughs and chats and wondrous tales. We ride the waves of joy and cheer. Every week we're standing here. Everyone keeps spirits high. Morning sun in every eye. In every eye.
Sims Nation, it is time once again for the Positively Pat Sim Show right here on WANT and live streaming on YouTube. If you're following us on WANT, thank you so much. We've been here since June of 2023 trying to entertain you, the Want Radio listeners. And if you're joining us on YouTube, I have a cool announcement to make, and that is that we have finally, thanks to you guys, reached level 1 of monetization here on YouTube. So that's really, really cool. I'm super excited for that. And things are just looking up here at the Positively Pat Sims YouTube channel. And we have our live chat. And you're going to want to join us along with us on this one, because we're going to be going to you guys throughout this show, wanting your opinions on who wins certain things, because we are playing the Squared Circle. That's right. We are playing our popular game show where we have trivia, master debaters, match game, and more. I am super excited. So what does level 1 mean, Grandmaster? Level 1 doesn't mean much, honestly. Level 1, what that means is I now have the ability to offer memberships. All right, so for a small fee, you can become a member, and we can offer exclusive membership perks. But right now, we're probably not going to do much in terms of that. We're going to keep everything free and open to everyone here on YouTube. And then once we've gotten a stronger following and stuff, then we'll probably look at offering some special shows and perks and things for actual members. But for right now, it's just cool the fact that we got to that point. We're able to actually say, yes, we made it, and we're on an upward tick where every week we're getting more and more viewers and hours, and it's really, really exciting. And I don't just mean passerbys, right? On our preview episodes, we get a lot of passerbys who come in and out, but we're getting a lot more of you guys like Grandmaster, like Universal, like a lot of other guys that actually stick around and watch the show. That's what's helping us out a lot. And one of the big reasons for that are my guests today. So if all of my guests could go ahead and unmute themselves, I am going to first start off by introducing my co-host. We are today, even though Monday was the official day, today my wife and I are going to actually celebrate 18 years of marriage together. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you my co-host for today, my lovely wife, Kim. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Sorry.
You look like you were busy over there.
I am. I'm really busy doing research.
Yeah, all right. And my special guests today. First, he is one of our DDPY warriors. He is just a really awesome dude, I got to tell you. And he is a instructor for DDPY, and I've actually done the workouts he's got. It's awesome. And my good friend, George Fenmore. Welcome to the show, George.
Hey, guys.
George is feeling a little under the weather today.
Yeah, I'm hopefully going to get on the other side of this soon, so.
Well, yes, it's during the show, as a matter of fact, because we are going to help him feel better. Seth Sims, everyone's favorite part of the show. Seth Sims is in the chat. Love to have you here, Seth. Play along with us, and it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, next up on our Zoom list, let's go with the WANT legend himself, the Jet, Benny Scala. Welcome to the show, Benny.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me again.
Absolutely. Oh, who is this? Who is our little furry friend?
This is Bree, but not Bree Bella. This is Bree, my son.
She is adorable. I love that. And of course,
Bree Bella.
And of course, joining us from NorCal, the voice of PCW, the Diamond Standard, my good friend, my dear close personal friend, Doc Haywood. Welcome to the show, Doc.
Good to see you. Good to be here. That's George Fenmore. There I am. There I am. Yeah. Great to be back here on the Positively Pat Sims show with you all. Love to see you guys.
Now,
How are we doing today?
I was showing Doc my little Hogan figure here, the old LJN. But above Doc's head, I'll tell you what, are some of let's get Doc, say something so we can get you back on the screen there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got the
old, what are those, the Hasbros
from Hasbro. Yeah.
Those were my favorite.
I inherited these from one of the guys in PCW, the late Bradley Rotten. When he passed away, I got his LJN collection and his Hasbro collection. So I doled out a few to some of the guys in the locker room, but display the rest in various parts of Casa del Haywood.
Yeah, it's I love those Hasbro ones. Like if I could collect wrestling toys without breaking the bank, those Hasbro ones are right up there as being must-haves. Like the LJN ones are fine, but I grew up more with those Hasbro ones. They were awesome. So, Seth, Doc has a question for you.
I do.
I'm sorry, Doc Seth has a question for you. Wow.
Oh, okay.
I am off. I
You have
need
your
I
coffee?
need food. That's what I need. I haven't eaten in a long time. Oh yeah, there's the Hogan. Seth says, Doc, did you just come back from your private island? Very overdressed for the occasion. I don't think he is.
Yeah. This is just how I dress, baby.
I know, I was just saying.
I'm not a sweats in Walmart kind of guy. I'm a, if I'm not wearing the Diamond Standard jacket, it's the Diamond Standard vest or a shirt with my face all over
Right.
it.
Yeah, I don't think Doc's overdressed at all. I think Doc looks all right. All right, guys. So today we are playing the Squared Circle Royal Rumble Edition, and let's kind of recover what this is. So we have, let me show you guys. We have our Squared Circle wheel. And on this wheel are several spaces for it to land. Most of them are games that we're going to play. Some of them, not so much. So let's go over them. We've got men's Royal Rumble winners, women's Royal Rumble winners. We've got Rumble trivia, master debaters, match game, the promo battle. We've got lose a turn, which will only happen 3 times. After the third time, we remove lose a turn from the wheel. All right. Now it's not lose a point. It's just lose a turn. The goal was hopefully each of you would lose a turn once during the thing. But chances are Doc will land on it 3 times.
Yep.
That's usually how it goes.
I might land on that thing like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right. And then, of course, the last 2, I'm not going to even say. You can see it rolling by right now on the screen. There's 2 of them there that if they fail to participate in those 2, they do actually lose a point. So when we land on them, we'll see what happens. All right. So
Is that like the Vince Kiss My Rear Club or something?
kinda, yeah. I don't know. I was just looking to fill the wheel a little bit more, and I thought that would be funny. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens when Doc lands on one of those 2. But real quick, guys, so just as a reminder, so trivia is pretty basic. When we get to men's or women's Royal Rumble winners, my wife is going to give you a year, and you have to try to tell us, without multiple choice, who won on that particular year. Trivia is multiple choice, so you can thank your stars and garters for that. Master debaters, we have set topics in place. If you land on master debaters, you get we choose the topic, you choose what side you're going to argue for, and you can choose whether you go first or second. That's up to you. On match game, and with all of these where you have to go against one person, you get to choose your opponent. Master debaters, you can even choose me if you want, but not my wife. Okay? Let's just be clear about that one. For match
Who
game.
knows? For not knowing anything, I might make it pretty epic.
For
so.
match game, you can choose anybody but me, because I'm the guy that runs the show on match game. And for promo battle, you can choose everyone but my wife. Okay? And how promo battle works is we give you guys a match type that has maybe been involved in a Rumble. Yeah, the rules of the Beyblade Challenge. Yes, thank you, Seth. And then you have to choose your opponent and cut a promo on them about that particular match style. And the only person who can get a point from now on is the person that spins the wheel. If it's your turn, you're the only person that can get a point. We're not going to be giving points away because you picked somebody and they did better than you. And we're going to go to the live chat, guys. You're going to get involved. So on Master Debaters, whenever someone lands on that, we're going to go to you guys in the live chat and ask you who argued better for their topic. So be ready in the live chat to help us out with that. All right, without further ado, I've wasted enough time talking about all the rules and all the fun stuff of the squared circle. Let's play the game. So let's see. We've got Doc, we've got George, and we've got Benny. I think we're going to go in alphabetical order here. So, Benny, you're up first, my friend.
All right.
All right, so here we go. Let's spin the squared circle wheel. Here we go. What do we got? Oh, you got to be kidding me. Right off the bat? All right. All right, that sounds about right for the history of the wheel. So Benny loses a turn, so that's one. Hold on. That's one time for the lose a turn. So there's 2 more left, and then we remove it from the wheel. So next up, we're going to go with we're going to go with Doc's real name. So George, you're up next.
Jeez.
Hey, no,
Wait, that's his real name?
What?
That's his real name?
What?
What did you?
Don't reveal my
I'm not
real name.
revealing his real name.
Uh,
No, I didn't say it.
I don't want angry letters at my house.
No, I didn't. I did not say the real name.
Oh, I thought you did, and I just.
No, I just said we're going to go by his real name. All we
Oh.
know is that it comes after G.
Got it.
So I won't tell him his name is Henry. Oh, I'm sorry. No,
It's
never.
Poindexter.
Yes.
There you go. There you go. All right, George, what were you saying?
Oh, I was like, you can't reveal his real name. You can't break kayfabe.
No,
Come
no,
on now.
No. Never. I shall never do so. Okay, here we go, George. Your spin on the squared circle. Here we go. Come on, keep moving. Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me.
Okay, take it off the wheel.
Apparently, well, we will. One more. But apparently, Doc, the game really wants you to play. So
Yes, so the wheel's in my favor.
it is. All right, let's see what happens. All right, Wheel. Doc is up.
Either that or whatever I land on will just be funnier when I lose.
Well, you've got match game. Ladies and gentlemen, match game coming your way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, match game time. Doc, who do you want to try to match with? You can take anybody but me.
I'm gonna pick Kim because we did pretty well on the last one.
Oh yeah, we
Even though-
crushed it. We knocked it out the park, man.
All right, here we go. He's going to try to match with Kim, ladies and
gosh.
gentlemen.
Okay.
All right, let's go with, here we go. That Royal Rumble moment got real uncomfortable when everyone noticed Brock Lesnar's blank.
Okay.
Oh no.
Royal
Keeping
Rumble.
in mind, I don't know anything about anything. I only know basics. Remember.
Can you repeat the question?
I don't know if I want to. Hold on, really quick. Let me see. Is this the one I want?
Yeah.
No, that's not the one I want.
No.
Sorry.
Oh.
I want this one. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so here we go. That Royal Rumble moment got real uncomfortable when everyone noticed Brock Lesnar's blank. Brock Lesnar's blank.
Oh man.
I love this game.
Even this one, PG is the challenge.
But you
Off
can
the
use
bat.
you can always come up with a clever way of saying it that's related to Brock Lesnar. What might Brock Lesnar call his blank?
Hey, I think mine's pretty good. I don't know if it works, but like for him.
Let's.
Come on.
You've got yours ready
Come
there.
on, Doc.
Kim's got
Okay.
hers. She's locked in. Doc, what is your answer? That Royal
I'm
Rumble
gonna
moment got
say-
real uncomfortable when everyone noticed Brock Lesnar's blank.
I'm gonna say
Come on.
his tattoo.
Oh,
His tattoo. All right, Kim, what is your response?
no.
What was your answer?
A beast.
That's where I was going. That's exactly what I
don't know if you
thought.
guys can see
Beast.
it.
Brock Lesnar
Big
unleashed
beast.
the beast. I also thought, here's the other thing. I also, when I wrote that,
I'm
was thinking
sorry.
also the next big thing.
Like, I can't figure. Am I bad at this?
No. That was beautiful. I thought Beast was beautiful.
Wow, that was good.
And I liked-
I
I had thought of the next big thing, too. I thought that
I
would
have all
worked,
of my
too.
answers down just in case, so that I don't have to sit here
All right, no,
and figure it
no
out.
point for Doc on
I'm
that
sorry,
one.
Doc.
Seth is laughing. PG Muffin, Grandmaster
I'm-
guest Muffin.
I'm too prim and proper to think of things like unleashing the beast. And,
Oh,
I
please.
mean, his tattoo.
I just
his
know that
F5,
I just know
his
that
muscles.
he's known, like, right? Don't they just call him like he's like
He's
known
the
as like the
beast,
beast?
yeah.
And I just thought that's
Then
all I know about
his
him, and
next
so I was
big-
like, that
His
works.
next big thing.
It works.
Doc, I've
Oh,
watched
Pete.
I've watched PCW. I know where your mind goes.
Ah!
All right,
Oh,
guys.
and the MILF Hunters wrestling.
Oh Lord.
All right, Benny, you are up. Here we go. Benny, round and round the wheel goes. Where it stops.
Hey, what's in the middle of that wheel?
That is a microphone.
Okay, that's what I thought. Sorry.
All right. We have a very special
Yeah,
one
what is
here.
this?
This is Kiss Kim's butt.
No, please don't.
So, in this game, this isn't a game. Basically, Benny, all you have to do is verbally kiss Kim's butt and you get a point. Failure to do so, you actually lose a point, so which means you'd go in the negatives. So this is
Oh,
a free
God.
point.
It's a free point.
Now,
Got
I don't
it.
really know. I don't know Kim, but obviously, having an 18-year marriage, she must be a wonderful person to put up with all the eccentricities of Mr.
100%.
Pat Sims.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Basically, he kissed your butt by insulting me.
There you go.
Got
Hey,
it.
that's how it works,
All
right?
right.
That's
Yeah, that
perfect.
works perfect.
That's perfect.
Hey, yeah, you can't
We're
go
digging it.
wrong there. All right, Benny is on the board, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go, Benny.
All right,
Thank you,
George.
Benny.
George, let's see if we can get away from that dreaded lose a turn. Either that or it gets off the board. Simple as that. Here we go. Getting funky. Uh-oh. Rumble trivia. All
Okay,
right,
what's the Rumble
George.
trivia?
George getting some Rumble trivia in. Multiple choice. All right, my dear. Go ahead and
Well,
give
hey,
George a
hang on.
trivia question.
Does it matter which one? I just pick one?
I
Or
mean,
should
you
I
can,
go in order?
I would just go in order. That way I can keep track too.
Okay. So sorry, I gotta pull it over here so I can see. All this stuff is in my way. What year did the Royal Rumble match first expand to 30 participants? Do you need the multiple choice or do you know the answer?
Need to don't remember
Okay.
anymore.
Okay. So 1989, 1990, 1991, or 1988?
Tick tock, tick tock.
I'm gonna go with 1990. It's a guess.
Oh.
Oh,
Sorry,
very, very
George.
close. You're off by 1 year. It was 89.
Okay.
Close
Yeah.
though. I
Yeah,
don't-
you were.
I would have. I don't even know what I would have guessed. I wouldn't have come close. That's for sure.
But yes, it was 1989. So almost, George. Almost. You were just 1 year off, and our dog is dreaming.
Belle,
That was a long time ago. Ugh.
Our dog is dreaming over in the.
she's whimpering.
Yeah, I can hear her over there. All right. Here we go. Now we're on to Doc. Doc, here we go. Time to spin the wheel. Uh-oh. Come
don't see the
on.
wheel.
Stay it there. Promo battle.
Oh, I don't see the wheel.
yes.
I only see us.
I don't see the wheel either, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna take your word
it's all
for
us.
it.
Oh, I didn't switch it.
You
I'm
didn't.
sorry.
You just saw us kind of bobbing and weaving
Look,
to the
here
music.
it is. Yeah, I know. There it is.
We're all doing
There's
our
the
chair
wheel.
dances.
My bad. My bad. It happens. I get
Promo
caught up. I get
battle.
caught up in the game.
What is the
Promo battle. So,
Promo battle.
Doc, you get to do a promo battle with anybody of your choice except Kim. All right.
Why
but
not?
I'm gonna let Kim.
Why not me?
Do you want to?
No, but I just want to
Okay.
know why you chose
Well,
that.
I'm saying no to you because I
'Cause I
figure.
suck.
Well, I don't know, but I don't think you know what. I don't think you know what a couple of these promos are.
I
All right,
don't know.
but
What?
you get to pick.
Wait, there was one of these, that last one?
I don't know.
Does that mean
I,
that they
I
have
just
to
I
do
just
that?
threw the last one in there to give us 5, but you get to pick.
Oh.
You pick one, and
That's
so,
definitely going to have to be one we pick eventually. I won't do it
Oh, yeah.
first off, though.
Yeah. So Doc, go ahead and who's your opponent going to be for this round?
Oh, we gotta see your promo skills, Pat. So
Oh.
I'm gonna put you to the test.
Oh, you're going
with
down.
the best promo in NorCal.
Okay.
Oh, man. Because the 5th one is a perfect one for you to do. But I don't want that to be the first one. I want to see these other ones. Okay. So we will do the casket match promo.
Oh,
all right, casket
match promo.
Okay, I'm going to cross this off so we know it's already.
Okay, hold on. I'm getting the chat ready. So Doc, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
I'll allow the host to go first.
You're gonna allow me
I'll
to go
give you
first.
Him
The
being so
honor.
nice. It's because you didn't disclose his real name.
That's right. Okay, so I'm setting the timer. All right, we have 1 minute to cut our promos.
Do you need my timer?
No, I got
Oh,
it. Because remember, I don't use my phone as my camera anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Yay, I have my phone back. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, my promo starts now. You know, the reason Doc calls me out and wants me in this promo battle is because he only wants the best competition. And this casket match is exactly where you are going to end up, inside of a casket, 6 feet under. Doc, you come on this show all the time. You talk big, you talk long, you talk just as long as I do, but you're not going to last in this matchup. In this match, I am taking every part of you. I am taking your soul, and I am dragging your soul to the depths below. And I will put you inside that casket, and I will seal it, and then I just might take it and light it afire so that we never have to hear the Doc again.
Yeesh.
That's my 1 minute.
All right.
Perfect time.
Good luck.
When do I get to go?
All right, you ready, Doc?
I'm ready.
That was some of the most nonsense that I just splurted out of nowhere. All right, Doc, your 1 minute starts now.
Positively, Pat Sims, a DDPY champion. Yeah, you have made an amazing transformation, but I am going to show you that you can't crack this diamond. Listen to me, brother. I have been slammed by the 6'10", 500-pound Bad News Blakesley and been avalanched by him. I have taken the best and the worst that the PCW locker room has to offer, and if you step in the ring with the diamond standard in this casket match, let me tell you something. There is one thing and one thing only that's going to get happen. You, sir, are going to get buried, because not only can I talk the talk, I walk the walk, and you are going to find out what that ring feels like when I slam you on the mat, put you down, and roll you into the casket and seal the lid forever.
That's a very beautiful way to end off his promo. Well done, Doc.
I like Seth's comment, like right. He was like, positively Pat Sims. Seth's like, Doc wins.
Well,
like his first, second.
yeah, thank you, Seth. My son is so supportive of me. He said he won when my dad talked so much nonsense, I forgot it was the game. Thank you. Thank you, Seth. The king of nonsense
just
over here.
being a
I know.
butt.
All right, in the
But,
chat, guys,
okay,
we
I'll vote.
have the poll. So now's your opportunity to vote, and it's going to stay up there
Do
until...
I vote on both?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you can, but that would be, you're a little biased.
I could do 1 and 1.
What? That's no. All right.
I voted already.
So,
on mine.
guys, use the live chat to vote on who won that particular promo battle. And you can do so right now. Doc's probably already voted for himself. I can't vote.
Absolutely.
I don't have the means to vote at the moment.
All
That's
part
why I
of
said
my plan.
I
Right.
can do it for you. If you
No,
want.
no.
You just
We're
signaled to me.
we need to stay out of it and be impartial. It's up to the live chat.
Well,
and
but
Doc.
Doc voted.
Yeah, because Doc's a turd. All right, let's get back to the squared circle. Benny, you are up. Here we go. Getting funky with it.
You're keeping track of the points, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am. Doc! Sorry, Benny. Benny has landed on Master Debaters. So here we go. Doc. Why do I keep saying Doc? It's because
Because I'm on the screen.
I
'Cause you're
just,
on the
yeah,
screen,
and I cut
probably.
a promo on Doc. So, all right. So, Benny, who is your opponent going to be for Master Debaters?
I'll pick George.
Benny versus George. All right. And my dear, what is the topic you would like them
I'm-
to debate?
Reading through them.
They're all Royal Rumble related.
Yeah. Let's
They're
see.
interesting questions, I think.
They are.
Except for the
That's
first
why-
one. The first one's kind of generic,
Yeah,
but
hang on.
but I
I forgot
think
to
they're
read
good.
this ahead of time. I read everything else, but not this. Sorry.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm on the last one.
Okay. She's on the last one.
Okay. So we'll do the last one.
Okay.
Whose 2 consecutive wins were more impressive? Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, or Cody Rhodes?
All right. So there you go. George and Benny. Those are the ones you get to choose from. Benny, whose 2 consecutive victories were the most impressive? Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, or Cody Rhodes? Which one are you going to argue for?
I'm gonna argue for Stone Cold.
Stone Cold. George, who are you arguing for? Shawn Michaels, Hulk Hogan, or Cody Rhodes?
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels. All right. Benny, would you like to go first or let George go first?
I'll let George go first.
George. All right, my friend. You have 2 minutes to argue, up to 2 minutes, to argue that Shawn Michaels' 2 consecutive victories was more impressive. Your time starts now.
Well, in the first one, Shawn was able to beat Davey Boy by doing that infamous he goes over the top rope and kicks himself back up around and
Right.
knocks Davey Boy off from behind when Davey Boy thought he won. And everyone thought Shawn was eliminated. So that one was just really impressive. It was like the first time it was ever really done that way. So that was history in the making. And then the year after that, Shawn just Big Daddy Cool, super kick right over the top rope. So he proved that friendship sometimes doesn't matter when it comes to that Rumble, right? So that's where I'm going with. Again, I don't feel good, guys, so I'm doing my best. Sorry.
All right. That's okay.
Well, thank you for being on the show.
Yes.
I know
Yes.
you're not
Yeah,
feeling
I'm
well.
doing
I
my
hope you get some rest after.
All right, Benny, you're arguing for Stone Cold Steve Austin. So go ahead and your 2 minutes starts now.
I'm trying to think of that guy's name who does all the movie trailers, and it always starts in a time when. So in a time when the Attitude Era, when there was literally a roster of Hall of Famers, Stone Cold ascends to the very top of the heap, and I do believe that Bret Hart kind of helped make Stone Cold with that double turn match, which, in my opinion, is one of the greatest matches of all time. But Stone Cold in that era, I mean, of course, Shawn Michaels did it as well. But Stone Cold did it in '97, in 1998, and then did not win it the next few years. But is the only man to win it a third time. And in between you have The Rock and Mr. McMahon. Stone Cold, in my opinion, is probably the greatest superstar ever. So I got to go with Stone Cold. I mean, that was the most significant. Hulk Hogan, we expected it. Shawn Michaels is a very close second, in my opinion. Cody, but no, Stone Cold, that propelled him to the ionosphere.
Agreed. All right. So there you go, Doc. Or I did it again. Benny finishing his argument. And all right, guys. So now in the poll is you can now vote on who won this round of Master Debaters, Benny or George. Benny, of course, argued for Stone Cold Steve Austin. George for Shawn Michaels. All right, and the winner of the casket match promo battle, 60% of the votes going to Doc. So Doc Doc gets the point there. And all right, here we go. Again, in the live chat, the
Doc
poll.
is going nuts.
The poll is Benny
Congratulations,
argued for Stone Cold's 2 consecutive wins were more impressive than Shawn Michaels, which is George's pick of 2 consecutive. All right. When we get to the next one we need to vote on, we'll find out who took that particular one. All right. Now we're moving on to George. George, you're up on the squared circle. Dun, 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 dun. Uh-oh. It's basically free point time. It's time to kiss Kim's butt.
Oh, mine again. I thought it was going to land on yours.
Yeah, no. It'll watch it never land on mine. Never.
Aw.
All right,
we'll have
George.
To make sure at the end that somebody does.
Claim your no. When it lands on mine, they'll take the loss of a point. That's what's going to happen. All right, George.
No.
Earn your free point by kissing Kim's behind.
First of all, Kim, I just want to say happy anniversary.
Thank you.
I don't know how you put up with this for 18 years, but you are a saint among saints, and
Well, thank you.
Both of them
Thank
now.
you very much.
They're all just going to be like, Kim, you're amazing for putting up with Pat. That's essentially what so far where we're going with this. All right.
Well, but I will say though, if you get a compliment, that I'm sure it's putting up with me.
So Grandmaster officially now that George has got his first point on the board, is 1-1. So we are all tied up at 1 now. And so let's jump back in. It's Doc's turn. Here we go. Grandmaster keeping score. Good job, Grandmaster. And Doc's going to be doing some more matching.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
It's time for match game. All right, Doc, who do you want to match with this time?
Let's try Benny this time. Let's see how we do.
All
with Benny.
right, so Benny, go ahead. You're going to have to think of yours here. Let me find my match game sheet here. Yes. All right. Things got awkward in the Royal Rumble when Stone Cold couldn't stop blanking. Things got awkward in the Royal Rumble when Stone Cold couldn't stop blanking, whatever. All right. So I forgot. My fault. My bad. So, the things got awkward in the Royal Rumble when Stone Cold couldn't stop blank.
Doc's contribution to the music.
Yes, Doc just loving it. All right. So, Benny, have you got your answer? Don't give it yet, but do you have your answer?
Yes.
All right, Benny's got his answer. Doc?
Yes.
Here we go. The things got awkward in the Royal Rumble when Stone Cold couldn't stop blank.
Drinking. Boy was knocking back some Steve Weisers during the match, brother.
Sorry, I saw Seth's answer on the live chat.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Benny, do we have a match?
No, I put bleeding. I didn't know what to put.
Oh, he put bleeding.
So we're going with the
Bleeding.
theme
You
that
bled
this
a lot.
always happens, where people pick my answer when they don't choose the team with me.
Right.
Doc, you would have gotten it.
Exactly.
I put drinking.
Exactly.
Dang it.
All
It's
right.
okay. It's
All right, no
How
points.
it goes with me.
No points
Sorry
for
about
Doc.
I thought
Maybe
they were both good though.
maybe Benny did that on purpose.
Maybe.
No,
Maybe he went.
Maybe he
way
made
out
sure.
There to-
Maybe he made sure. Oh, I like so. Grandmaster had a good one, and at first I didn't realize what he was doing when he couldn't stop whatting. Right,
Oh,
Doc got
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Doc
That's a
got it.
great one.
What?
But then there's
What?
and then there's Seth. All right, so let me just read this. Things got awkward in the Royal Rumble when Stone Cold couldn't stop, and Seth's answer was ice creaming.
Mhm.
Love you, Seth. All right, Benny.
Hey, he's keeping it PG.
Here we go. The wheel spins round and round. Oh my gosh, you have got to be kidding me.
What?
It's Kiss Kim's butt again.
Oh. All right, so it's been 3 times now. You have to remove it from the wheel.
No,
Oh,
that's
I
just
thought that
lose
was
a
the rule.
turn.
Oh.
I was going to give that one 5 because I didn't think it was going to land on it that much. All right, hold on. So you're at 3. Yours is at 3. So you get 2 more, and then it's removed from the wheel. All right, so Benny, earn your free point
Again.
again. Yeah.
Right. Well, George did a very good job of describing the whole situation, but he forgot one word. When you are inducted as a saint, the proper term is canonized. So Kim should be canonized for putting up with Pat.
Oh,
I have good
Thank
qualities too,
he does.
All right, Benny.
I would tell you what, though. I'd rather put up with this Pat than the Pat we had 10 years ago. Or the Pat that
I'm like, what other
the
Pat
first-
do you
the
have?
first, like, 7
Oh, you mean
years.
the other me?
The other
yeah.
you, yeah.
Yeah, no, I got you. All right, Benny, with that free point, you have taken the lead 2
All
to
right.
1 to 1. It is a barn burner here on the squared circle.
2 to 1.
All right, George. Winning phrase, putting up with Pat. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Round and round the squared circle goes where it stops. George is going to play match game. Good job, George. All right. Who do you want to match with, my friend?
Doc.
He's going to match with Doc. All right. Good
This
luck
is a
here.
good one to not match with me on.
All right. George.
Because I have no idea.
The Big Show is so big. Oh, come on. Does no one know how to play
How
this
big
game?
is he?
Oh, how big?
Thank-
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Let's
I
try.
was- I was
Let's
doing
try
it
that again. The Big Show is so big.
How big
How
is
big
he?
is
he?
Thank you. The Big Show is so big he eats food with blank.
You forgot the music.
Oh, I did.
It's okay. We got Doc. Doc can.
The Big Show is so big he eats food with his blank. All right.
No, he eats food with.
I know. All right, Doc. Do you have your answer?
I do.
All right.
I have my answer.
George, the Big Show's so big he eats food with blank. He's lost. He's stumped. With what? His hands. His hands. Grandmaster's got a good one there. Doc, what did you say? What was your
Grandmaster would have matched with me. I said a shovel.
a shovel?
Oh, people would have matched with me.
A shovel.
So that's nice.
Grandmaster throwing out shovel. Very, very good.
I did shovel and pitchfork. So you can't.
That was the one I thought of. When I
Spoon and
wrote
a
that,
fork.
I thought of pitchfork. I thought of a pitchfork. Seth says his mouth. So Seth right up there with George. Hands and mouth. All right, Doc. It's time
Yes,
for
sir.
you to spin the wheel. Good job. Thank you, Doc. All right. Rumble Trivia. Looks like Rumble Trivia.
boy.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Yes, Rumble Trivia. Kim's going to give you your trivia question. We haven't gotten any of the winners ones yet. No
No.
men's or women's winners.
Okay. Which two wrestlers were declared co-winners after both eliminated each other simultaneously?
Ooh.
The Rock and Big Show in 2000, Bret Hart and Lex Luger in 1994, John Cena and Batista in 2005, or Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair in 2019.
I'm gonna go with Cena and Batista because that's the only one I remember seeing the double elimination. I don't know if they schmozzed it and went back to work, but I think that's the one where they were co-winners because because they screwed up.
Sorry. It was Bret Hart
it.
and Lex Luger in 1994.
Yep.
Pat can
See, that's the new era was when I wasn't watching, so those questions are always going to get me.
Yeah, so
sorry.
Rock and Big Show went over together, and that became a storyline in and of itself, but The Rock was declared the winner. John Cena, Batista also went over together. They weren't supposed to, and instead of doing the co-winners like Bret and Luger did, they restarted the match because Batista was supposed to win it. And Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair, I just made that up because they both ended up headlining WrestleMania 35 against Ronda Rousey. So there you have it. Eric Porter, welcome back to the Positively Patch Sims show. Good to have you on. All right, so no point
Hi, Eric.
for Doc, so our scores still stand. Benny with 2 points, Doc with 1, George with 1. Benny, let's hit that wheel.
Switch over to the wheel. We can't see it.
Oh, crap.
I'm gonna close.
Why do I keep doing that? Match game. So, Benny, who would you like to match with for match game?
I don't know where your poll went.
Oh boy. Doc.
All right.
All right. He's going to choose Doc. Now, before we do that, just a reminder, we still have in our poll who won the Master Debaters. Was it Benny who said that Stone Cold's 2 consecutive wins were more impressive than George's Shawn Michaels' 2 consecutive wins? Right now, we stand at 50-50. So one more vote, and we have a winner.
Yeah.
All right, so we just need that one more vote, guys. Get in there and vote. And, all right, here we go for match game. That wasn't a tear when Ric Flair won the WWF Championship at the 1992 Royal Rumble. He had blank in his eye.
Wait, who are they playing with?
It's Doc and Benny.
Benny. Okay.
Yeah.
I just curious.
That wasn't a tear when Ric Flair won the WWF Championship at the 1992 Royal Rumble. He had blank in his eye. Blank in his eye. Doc, let me know when you've got your answer.
Oh boy, this is a hard one.
Yes, this is a little more challenging. I tried to make these ones a little bit more challenging.
I thought mine was
But
the
fun.
answer I came up with.
Oh,
was-
you've done perfect. You've done fantastic.
I think my answer is pretty good.
Yes, you're the
Everybody matches with me when they don't play with me. So
who are the trying to think of who the regulars were on match game. Brett, you're our Brett Summers. Nobody knew who the heck she was
Charles
outside
Nelson.
of match game.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, John. Was it something?
Charles Nelson
Charles
Riley.
Nelson Riley. Yeah.
Oh.
The Dirty Bubble. If you're a SpongeBob fan. And he was on the Drew Carey Show. I loved him on the Drew Carey Show.
Yes.
All right. Doc. Sorry, Benny. Benny. That wasn't a tear when Ric Flair won the WWF Championship at the 1992 Royal Rumble. He had blank in his eye.
Beer.
Yeah. What?
Beer.
Oh, he had beer in his eye.
Wasn't a tear, it was beer.
It was beer. It wasn't a tear. It was beer. Doc. What answer do you
I
have?
love your
I said
dog, Benny.
booze. I said booze.
Oh!
Oh, nice.
Wow, that's a
I
match.
thought mine was common sense. What would you have said,
Oh,
Pat?
that I have no idea.
I put a feather.
I actually didn't think. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yes,
All right.
it is good because I
Benny,
put it.
Doc just gave Benny another point,
Thank you, Doc.
adding to his lead. Wow. That's awesome.
Look at Doc.
That's
contributing
awesome.
To everybody.
So Eric reminding everybody that Vince tore his quads getting into the ring when Cena and Batista messed up and both fell out. Grandmaster, diamonds. Diamonds are forever. I'm guessing you mean diamonds in his eye.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, we got one more match game, and then match game gets taken off the board.
Ooh, somebody else voted.
All right, so that means we have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, this person does not get the point because it was not his turn. It was Benny's turn, and he picked Stone Cold, but the winner was George
But yeah.
with Shawn Michaels. So we're going to end that poll. Congratulations, George, for not getting a point. Congratulations. Good job. All right, but you get a chance to get a point right here and now. Just hope it lands on Kiss Kim's butt again.
Oh gosh.
And then you can make fun of me.
Because I get embarrassed. It's very sweet, but I don't know.
Oh, we're finally going to get
And we don't see the
a
wheel.
winner. Oh, crap.
You got to stop it.
I know. I'm sorry.
We're gonna start taking points away from you.
Yes, go ahead.
We'll
Well,
put you in the
women's
negative.
So women's winner. So my wife is
Oh.
going to give. Wait, no, George doesn't have a point, Grandmaster. George does not get a point
Because
for
it wasn't his turn.
because it was not his turn. You only get a point if it's your turn. So the current point totals are Benny with 3, Doc with 1, and George with 1. All right, so that is where our point totals lie. So remember, you can only get a point if it is your turn. All right, so here we go. So George, my wife's going to give you a year. You have to tell me which women's wrestler won for that particular year. Good luck, my friend. Maybe I'll give a hint if we need it.
All right. We will go with 2023.
2023. What was that, George?
Rhea Ripley.
He went with Rhea Ripley. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Ding, ding, ding.
Good job.
George on the board again. Benny 3, George 2, Doc playing the rigged game. Behind. All right. But the answer, everyone, is actually Rhea Ripley. Bianca, we're not going to tell you when she won because that would give away the answer for another time. All right, here we go. Doc, your turn at the wheel. We got one more match game. Plenty of trivia. And what do you know? Doc get more Rumble trivia. Yay. All right, my
Yay,
dear.
You're so excited about
I
it.
am. I'm actually very excited. All right. So go ahead and give Doc
Okay.
the next trivia question.
Who holds the record for the most eliminations in a single Royal Rumble match?
Oh, and can I just preface this by saying I do not count the greatest Royal Rumble in this.
Okay.
Okay, I am
That's
not counting that. I pretend like it doesn't even exist. I am only talking about the actual Royal Rumbles on the road to WrestleMania.
Okay.
You may go ahead.
So your options are Kane, Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, or Brock Lesnar.
I know at one time it was Kane, but I believe Brock Lesnar broke that record, so I'm going to say Lesnar.
Yes, you are correct. Do you know how many? Just curious. I'm just curious, but you are
15.
correct.
How many, Doc?
15.
Oh,
Close.
13.
It-
Close.
13.
13. 13
So
for
what's the
Brock.
one you were talking about that you don't include?
The,
And why?
the greatest Royal Rumble happened in Saudi Arabia. It was just for show. It was so that Braun Strowman won that one and got this giant, ugly freaking title for winning it. It meant nothing. And if you count it, Braun wins. Braun
when
is...
was this? Like last year or something?
No, it was a few years ago. But Braun would have been the right answer if you include the greatest Royal Rumble. I did not include any greatest Royal Rumble stats in any of this
Why'd they do it then?
because it's Saudi and they paid them millions of
Saudi
dollars
money.
to do it. That is the one with the famous Titus O'Neil falling on the ramp and sliding under the ring.
Oh.
That's the only part of that I'm really happy about. But yeah. All right, here we go. Benny is up. We're almost done with hour number 1. And our point totals are as follows. Benny with 3 points. Doc with 2. George with 2. It is still anybody's game. Here we go. Spinning the wheel.
Is the picture going to go up? No picture
Oh,
again?
oh.
You missed the wheel again.
No, it's there.
Oh, because I don't see it over here.
Well, you're just behind. You're lagging. Okay, Master Debaters for
All
Benny.
right.
So, Benny, who would you like to face off against on Master Debaters?
Doc.
He's going up
Oh,
against
boy.
Doc. Doc. Here we go. Honey, pick a Master Debaters
I'm-
topic.
I'm looking for them. Hang on. Oh my God, where did they go?
They're on the second to last page.
Yeah. There it is. Okay.
We have like 8
oh my God,
pages
yeah,
of
there's
stuff.
so many pages.
I planned for this to be a 6-hour show.
Let's see. Okay, let's just go with what should close the show? A rumble or title match?
Is that all I put? Didn't I put something else? I said should the
Oh.
no.
No, that's a different one.
Oh yeah. Okay, so what should close the show? The Royal Rumble or a title match? Benny, what are you going to argue for?
Title match.
Title match. Okay, and so Doc, you're going to get that the Rumble match should, either the men's or women's, should always close the Royal Rumble. All right, so Benny, your 2 minutes to argue starts now.
Well, I mean, you would think that it should be the Rumble because it is the Royal Rumble, but I think everybody's mind is always focused on the end game in wrestling is who is the champion, and that's what that's where people are going to go home with the memory of who won that championship match. Of course, they're gonna also remember who won the Rumble. I mean, that's very, very important because it's the beginning of the road to WrestleMania. But that title match is the here and now. Who is the current champion? Who's the Rumble winner gonna face? So I think to me a title match should always be the last match on the show.
All right. All righty. Doc, you have 2 minutes to respond why the Royal Rumble should always close out the Royal Rumble PLE. Your 2 minutes begins now.
Well, first off, it is the Royal Rumble. That's the name of the show, and that is the story of the show, is who's going to win this Rumble. And having the Rumble at the end, in my mind, opens up more storylines creatively, because what happens if the loser of the title match, even if it was the former champion, he's got the opportunity to enter back into the Rumble. That's a story in and of itself, and that's one that I would probably like to see happen. Like, oh gosh, Stone Cold just lost the belt, but here he comes in the Rumble, and he's mad as hell. Not that particular scenario happened, but that's a cool scenario. And yeah, it is the road to WrestleMania, but when we know who the champion is, we want to know who he's going to face. And I like the cliffhanger that the Royal Rumble leads into WrestleMania. It's like, okay, we've got the number one contender. Let's see what's going to happen now at WrestleMania. So it's got to have the Rumble at the end.
Okay. All right. Well done, Doc. And Let's get back to everyone here. All right, guys, in the live chat, I am starting a poll. You guys can make your votes now. And I do agree with you, Grandmaster, as well, that it really does depend. Really, honestly, we're just throwing this out there as a master debater topic.
You did the poll weird. You didn't put their names.
I know
of,
who
like,
did
who
what.
was debating.
I know who did what. Because if you come in after the fact, you can still vote.
They
More.
gotta go off
I
of
know.
who's
I
in
get it.
agreement.
I get it. I get it. But here's the deal, guys. So I do understand, like, there are times when the title match is really where the bigger story lies. So, like, for example, 1998, right? Stone Cold, I think everyone and their mother knew that Stone Cold was winning the Royal Rumble. And so that's a story because Stone Cold's the biggest star in your company. But they were one of the greatest stories being told at that time, apart from Vince and Stone Cold, was Kane and Taker. And you had Shawn Michaels and Taker closing out the 1998 Royal Rumble. Kane comes out, helps Taker, only to turn on him, put him in the casket, light the casket on fire. It was a great way of closing out the 98 Royal Rumble. So it does depend. It's like, everything in life you can answer with it depends, right? But this is just kind of in general. Like, if you tune into the Royal Rumble, what would you generally want to see as your main event? And I think just for me, I want to see the Rumble last. And I don't care if it's men's or women's. That just depends on, who's got the hottest hand at the time. Like when Becky Lynch won, the women had the hot hand at WrestleMania 35. All right. How about having the Rumble first, then the Rumble winner cost the champ the title in the title match after the Rumble match? Yeah, there's always a way that you can spin it to make it work, and that's great. Like, that's good. Same with Money in the Bank, right? Have the Money in the Bank match first so that your title match later is in jeopardy. Like, that makes sense. Instead of closing it with the Money in the Bank to where now you're going to have to wait for a cash-in. All right? All right, here we go. Whose turn is it now? I believe it's George. George's turn. Here we go. Let me get over to the squared circle. Oh, finally. Finally. The time has come.
Okay.
George, you can kiss my butt or you can lose a point.
Oh,
It's
kiss
up
his
to
butt,
you.
please. Get a point.
All right. So, Pat, I mean,
Yes?
you've done a hard work on yourself. You've are a tremendous transformation story. You busted your butt because you didn't like where your life was going, and you wanted to turn it all around. And for that, brother, I respect you more than 99% of the population. Thank you, brother.
He's going to make me cry. I promised myself I wasn't going to cry. George, you get 2 points for that. No, I'm just kidding. But George, you do get a point for that. Bringing you up, tying Benny. Good job, everybody, keeping Doc off the leaderboard. Congratulations. Good job.
Oh, stop. Be nice.
I pick on Doc. I pick on Doc because I love Doc. You know that, right?
I know. Of
Doc
course I
knows
know.
that. Doc
of
knows
course.
that,
I've
right.
got thick skin. I work in the wrestling business.
And so, Doc, who is this in the chat here? Who is this Pain Inc. that is celebrating Doc Haywood?
That would be the minister of violence in PCW. Sin's pretty bad, but Propane just as bad, maybe even worse. His name is Propane, and not like the gas. He is Pro-Pain. He is for pain.
The great.
He's a professional at dishing out pain. Absolutely, Propane, the great. The Rotten legacy was managed by my late great friend Bradley Rotten. Propane is one of the most violent wrestlers I've seen. If there's a Propane match, there is a high probability there is going to be blood.
All right, Doc, while I got you up here, we're at the top of the hour. No fake sponsor today. So, Doc, real quick, give us a plug for PCW Limelight later today at noon Pacific.
Oh, yes. PCW Limelight today at noon Pacific here on YouTube. go to PCW Pro Wrestling. We've got a few great matches coming out of PCW Kickstart, including a women's tag team match with Maple Gramps and Lex Gonzalez versus Annabelle Sky and Luna Lazieta. We're expanding our women's division. Escobar has returned after a 9-month shoulder injury, so he's taking on one of our new prospects, Primetime University graduating class, recently graduated. And the wrestling superstar, Sergio Santana, doing an open challenge for his Inter-California title. But also, PCW is now on twice a week. You get Limelight on Saturdays at noon and PCW Prospects Wednesday at 6 p.m. This is our developmental brand. You get to see the guys who've just graduated Primetime University. And it's worth tuning in just for this one guy, Shaq Wolf. Shaq Wolf is 6'4", 300 pounds of just pure destruction. This guy annihilated Johnny Fuego in his debut match. You are going to want to keep your eyes tuned on this guy. He is going to give a lot of our roster a run for their money, and I bet a lot of prospects are having sleepless nights about this guy.
And, of course, a reminder, Sergio and Miss Gramps were both nominees for men's and women's pro wrestling MVP this year for the Patty. Is that what we called it?
The Patty Awards.
The Patty Awards, yeah. We got to change that name next year. Grandmaster has a question here. Doc, we'll try to watch it today. What is the YouTube channel's name?
Oh, yeah.
PCW Pro Wrestling. All one word. So just look us up. You can also search PCW Limelight. That'll pop it up.
Yep.
And you can search PCW Prospects to watch the other show.
Yep. And I've said this every time, and I stand by it. It's still, if you're a fan of kind of that, of a modern yet kind of classic pro wrestling show in the vein of WCCW World Class, you are going to love Limelight. So make sure you check that out today at noon. All right, let's get back to the wheel. And George was just on. So, Doc, it's your turn at the wheel. Here we go. Doc, men's winners. All right. Doc's going to get to test his knowledge of who won on what year. My dear, go ahead. And we have a lot more to choose from than the ladies. All the way from 1988 through 2025.
That's a lot of information to keep straight. So
I know only a king of useless information like me could hold on to it.
Well, so I'll keep it fair.
Okay.
Because I picked 2023 women's winner.
Right.
For George, right?
Right.
So we will do 2023.
Oh, that would normally be very easy.
Oh, would it?
No. You're fine.
I'm just trying to be
2023,
fair.
but I don't think it's easy for Doc.
Oh.
no.
Oh.
That's the thing. No.
No, but I'm trying to be like fair.
I didn't watch it.
2023.
2023.
So Doc, 2020. No.
Oh.
Just one of them.
Oh.
Don't give it away. 2023. Doc, who won in 2023?
Oh, I don't get multiple choice.
No, you just get who won in 2023.
No. 2023.
3 years ago. You got to count backwards by 3 years.
I can't count that high. That's why I'm not a ref. I'm going to say Cody Rhodes.
Ooh, yes, you got it right.
Doc is correct.
And I also think, isn't that the year I became a fan and also the year that I immediately not became a fan?
No. No. 2023
like
was...
I became a fan and then stuff happened and I was like, all right, I'm not a fan anymore.
No, 2023 was the year that was WrestleMania 39. That was the year that the boys and I went. 2024 was WrestleMania 40. That was the year you became a fan. And then 25 was last year, and we won't speak of that. Okay. Here we
Right,
go.
what happened?
Well, that was Jey Uso. That was the Jey Uso experiment. and WrestleMania 41, not my favorite WrestleMania. I'm just going to throw that out there. All right, we are all tied up at 3 points apiece in this nail biter, this barn burner, this slobber knocker.
The poll is closed, I think, too, for that last
It's
one.
not closed because I haven't closed it.
Oh, I put closed on here. On yours.
How do you put closed?
Because I'm on your thing.
But you're not on. You haven't ended it.
Oh, I did. I hit
No,
ending
that's
close.
honey. That's not my name. You're under a
Uh,
different account.
Okay, whatever.
So stop it. You shouldn't be
Well, I'm
messing with
trying
my
to get
stuff.
it out of the way so I can see comments.
Okay. Well, it did end anyway.
It
We're
did.
ending the poll, and so what should close the Royal Rumble? It was Benny's turn, and he chose the title match. The Royal Rumble won out. Doc won that one, so no points across the board. Loved Drew's interview on SmackDown. And happy Drew won. Yes, Drew McIntyre, the new WWE champ after last week's SmackDown. Very, very happy for Drew. I'm a big Cody fan, but I think Drew's been doing some of the best work of his career over the last couple of years. Deserves another title run. So very happy about that. All right. Let's go to Benny again as we spin the wheel, hitting that squared circle. Is it Rumble Trivia? Yes, it is. All right, Benny, getting some Royal Rumble Trivia. My dear, take it away. Ask Benny the question.
Okay. Which wrestler lasted the longest time in a single Royal Rumble match? Was it Gunther, the model Rick Martel, Ric Flair, or Shawn Michaels?
You know, I really wish that I could say it was Rick Martel because I love that model gimmick with arrogance, but I believe my answer is Gunther.
Yes, you are correct. Do you remember the year or roughly how long?
I think it was 2023.
It was.
Yep.
All right. And it was about an hour and 13 minutes or something like
Close.
Ooh, close. 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 40 seconds.
Yep.
that. Yeah.
Yep. And so I believe, I don't know if Shawn Michaels ever had the record at any time. I think Ric Flair did, and I know the model did. The models, I think, was 1991 when he said it. And then, what's that, George?
Mysterio had it for a while before
Right.
Gunther beat it.
Right. I think I threw Sean in because we know that Sean went from one to the end. But the funny part about that is that year in the Rumble, Sean went from one to the end, but it was also shorter intervals in between. It was only 60 seconds in between entrants. So he lasted a much shorter time than anybody else who would have started at number one went. All right, George, it is your turn to spin the wheel. Benny has taken the lead, but George has a chance to tie him up here. Looks like we're going to get another women's winner. All right, George. Kim's going to give you a year. You just have to give her the winner.
2018.
Ooh, 2018. I almost kind of gave it away because I was going to say something to follow that up. But go ahead, George.
Asuka?
Is that right?
Why are you acting like you're on a delay?
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes, you're right.
You're looking at the paper that has her
Well,
name right next to the year.
Because it's not spelled like that.
But it's Asuka.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I thought it was
it's
a
like
different person.
Asuka.
I was looking at you like, is that right?
Yes, it
'Cause
is
it's
correct.
Asuka or whatever.
It's Japanese that
Oh.
they spelled. That same thing with Shinsuke Nakamura. It's spelled like Shinsuke.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I can't wait to get to that one.
Wait, what one is? Where's that at?
That would be, I can't tell you because then
Oh,
it's
yeah,
going to give it away.
You can't tell me.
All right. So, George, good job.
Sorry.
Good
job, George.
You and Benny are now tied. All right, Doc, it's your turn. Here we go. Let's spin that wheel. Dunna. Oh, is it? Is it? The last and final lose a turn, which means it has now been removed from the board.
Yay.
No more lose a turn. That actually took a long time to get back to.
This just means my come from behind victory will be all the sweeter.
There you go. All right, Benny, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Looks like we're going to have a promo battle. Promo battle.
Okay.
Benny, who is your opponent going to be?
I'll pick George again.
He's going up against George for the promo battle. Nobody wants a piece of Positively Pat Sims after my expert promo skills that I got robbed on, by the way. I got robbed. They never vote for the hosts. It's always the guests. That's what I'm going. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
We want the guests to win.
I know.
You're already spoiled.
Some of them. Okay. Here we go. My dear, what is their topic? Which one?
I Quit match.
All
promo.
right. Benny and George are about to have an I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Benny, do you want to give your promo first, or do you want George to go first?
I'll go second.
You're going to go second. All right, George, you have 1 minute to cut your I Quit match promo on Benny, and your time starts now.
Well, Benny, we're going to have an I Quit match. And what you don't know is that's my specialty. I have never lost an I Quit match. I don't quit. If anyone who knows anything about me knows that you can put me in any type of move, any type of thing, I don't tap. You can put me in any situation, I don't give up. I am the epitome of I will keep coming at you, no matter what you dish at me. You're going to have to literally kill me in order to win this match because I don't tap, period. To the point when I was a teenager, somebody put me in the walls of Jericho and my foot came over ahead and touched the ground behind me because I refused to tap. I don't tap. So good luck, and may the odds forever be in your favor.
I thought he was about to say, "May the force be with you."
No, I knew where he was going.
I thought that's where he was going. Okay, because as soon as anyone says "may" and pauses, I think force is coming behind it. All right, Benny. Your I Quit match promo against George starts now.
Well, I'm going to take you folks all the way back to 1976 when I was an accounting major at St. John's University, and I was pledging the Sigma Chi Beta fraternity. And back in the day, I don't know how hazing works in the year 2026, but in the year 1976, 50 years ago, anything went. And I got the name Bulldog from the members of the fraternity because they put me through the most heinous and gruesome torture and humiliation, hoping that the whole thing was that I needed to turn on the quit and fold and turn on the pledge master. Well, guess who? And I was the only pledge in the history of that fraternity to never quit or fold and turn on the pledge master. So I am 50 years later, I am still the one and only Bulldog who would never, ever quit.
All right, that is their time. Well done. Here we go. So the poll is up in the live chat. Who won that promo battle for the I Quit match? Was it George or was it Benny? Let's put your votes in right now. It's Benny's point to win or lose, just so you guys are aware.
Well, not lose. Nobody gets.
Well, no, I just mean like it's his point.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Even if you vote for George, a vote for George is just a vote for no points. Just letting you know. But if you want to give Benny a point, whether you think he won or not, then vote for Benny. So, all right, here we go. We're moving on to George. on this Squared Circle Saturday Royal Rumble edition. I'm showing men's winners. Grandmaster, oh, it just dropped. I was showing 10. I was showing 10. And actually, no, that's not an all-time high. But I will say we've stayed consistent throughout the show, which is that's more important to me than overall numbers, is people coming in and staying in. And that's what we're having a lot more of now, is people coming in and staying in over the course of the show. And I know that by the average view duration, I get to see that right over here in the analytics. And our average view numbers are up and up and up every week. That's what I want to see. That's really cool to me. And then I think growth will come. All right, George, men's Rumble winners. What year do you got, my dear?
Again, we're going to be fair. So I picked 18.
Stop being fair.
I picked 18 for women, so we're going to pick 2018 for men.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yes.
She had to pause again. She had to pause again and,
I had to remember
read
what
the
you said.
name.
Yeah, because the Nakamura was on here, so that's good. So that
Yes.
gave it away. But
That was the
it's
year of the Japanese wrestler.
Shinsuke Nakamura. How do you say it?
Shinsuke.
Shinsuke.
Yeah, I tell you, that was the lead-in for WrestleMania 34, and I don't think I mean, unfortunately, the AJ Styles Shinsuke matches didn't quite live up to expectations. But I remember when Shinsuke and Asuka both won, I was so excited, knowing we were going to get Asuka and Charlotte, and then we were going to get AJ and Shinsuke. I mean, I wet myself. That was so.
Gross.
I was so happy.
Gross.
It was a joke. I didn't really.
So still gross.
Much. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So George gets a point on that one, and George officially takes the lead with
nice.
5 points. Benny currently has 4, but we still have the live chat poll that can change that fate. And we have Doc holding up the rear with 3. But Doc, here's your chance to get a point.
Holding up the rear.
Yeah, hold up that rear. All right, Doc, here's your chance to get up on the board a little bit. And let's go. Let me go back to this here. It looks like he's going to have to master debate. And then they both lost. Yes, they both did. Yep, both Shinsuke and Asuka both lost their WrestleMania matches. All right, so it's time for Doc to master debate. Doc, who are you going to be master debating with?
Let's take on George.
He's going up against George. George, they're coming after you, bro.
I noticed.
They're coming after you. All right, so my dear, what is the topic going to be for this master debater?
I just need this cat to move her paw.
The cat is in the way.
Okay. Should the Royal Rumble? Oh man, this is hard to say. It's like a tongue twister. Okay. Should the Royal Rumble winner be used to push a rising star into the title, or the same bet of an established main
Wait,
event?
I screwed that up. Sorry.
Yeah, so you read it.
Should the Royal Rumble winner be used to push a rising star into the title picture, or be used for an established main eventer? All right. So is the Rumble best used to create a star, or to take a main eventer, which, so either way it works, but so
I would say it depends.
Yeah.
Like on storylines too.
Right, it depends, but for the sake of argument, you have to pick one.
Right, yeah.
All right, so Doc, you get to choose, but before you do that real quick, so George won the I Quit match promo battle. So no points given to Benny on that one. So, all right, Doc, which one are you voting for? Rumble used to push a rising star, or established main eventer?
I'm going to say Push a rising star.
Push a rising star. So, George, you're going to have to argue that the Rumble is best utilized when it's putting an established main eventer over and into the main event of WrestleMania. All right. Doc, you want to go first or you want to let George go?
I'll let George go first.
George is going first. All right, George, your up to 2 minutes begins now.
Well, the way I look at it is that you're gonna want to have someone that everybody knows win the Royal Rumble versus some nobody, right? So, like, granted, with the way NXT is now, you kind of everybody knows who those guys are. But if you're gonna take an up and rising star, you want to make it like someone that you least expect to win. Whereas when you're doing an established wrestler, everybody knows that person. They're cheering for him or booing for him. And that's the guy that everyone's behind. So, like, for example, like Roman, right? If Roman was in the Rumble right now versus, like Trick Williams, who are you going to want? You're going to want Trick to win or you're going to want Roman Reigns to win, right? So a lot of people are going to raise those ones up for Roman Reigns versus Trick Williams, who will get that because that dude is phenomenal. But I don't think he's quite ready for main event status there yet. Versus when you have someone like Roman or Seth Rollins could make a return, right? Like some big name or something huge. You're gonna want to go with the established guy.
All right, George making a good argument there. I like that, and we had the chat jumping in too, where the chat says established because we could have had Maven in the main event of WrestleMania. All right, so here we go. Doc, your turn. You're arguing that the Rumble victory would best be utilized to push a rising star. So go ahead, Doc. Your 2 minutes begins now.
How does a star get to be a main event player? Well, he gets put over by another main event player. This is what Paul Heyman says. You got two main event guys. You have them do a feud, and then you have them feud with the mid-card guy so that they can bring those mid-card guys up. And now, instead of just two main event guys, you got four main event guys because the mid-card fella has been put over. It doesn't always work. Like we said, the Jey Uso experiment. But at the same time, having two main event guys doesn't always work in WrestleMania. So there's going to be flaws with everything. But the main idea of pro wrestling is to get over, to get someone over. And the Royal Rumble is one of the best ways to get a mid-card guy into the main event. You want people who are workhorses, like Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect. He would have been a great winner for the Royal Rumble. Kurt Hennig in a match with Hulk Hogan, or Rick Rude, Ravishing Rick Rude. A lot of guys who held the Intercontinental title, they would have been great Royal Rumble winners, and we would have had some great matches with those guys. Main event doesn't always work. I mean, Hogan and Sarge, as much as I love both of those guys, that was not a great WrestleMania match, okay? So let's put over those mid-card guys.
All right, sorry about that, Doc. I had to, while you were doing that, I messed up the poll, so I had to restart it. I had to end it and then put it back on because I messed it up. I put the wrong names next to the thing there. So, guys, the poll is now available in the live chat. So, who won that one? Is it George, who argued for the established main eventer, which I put main venter. I just saw that. I was in a rush trying to write it out. So, the established main venter, or is it Doc, who argued for the rising star? And Eric, let's see, in Rumble's history, how many rising stars won? That was a good question from Universal. I think, here we go. 1, 2, 3. No, it's still 2. I would probably say 3 there. 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna go with 7. Out of my opinion, I think 7 out of the numerous winners we've had are rising stars. All right, so and I know that like a lot of people that like that's a legit argument people have is how should the Rumble be used, right? And one of those rising stars in all reality was 1997. Stone Cold Steve Austin won the Royal Rumble. He was not a main event player in 97. He was fighting for the Intercontinental title. He was main, kind of semi-main event with Bret Hart at that time. But he was still a rising star. He wasn't the man yet. So, all right, George, you had something you wanted to throw out there.
Like, it all depends on storyline, too, right?
Right.
If there's a good storyline behind somebody, like Austin had a great storyline.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom. Versus, if you're just giving to somebody who doesn't have one, then,
Agreed. Absolutely agreed. Yeah, again, it depends. We're just having fun here on the show. Grandmaster still doesn't like Roman. So Grandmaster not acknowledging his tribal chief. I see. All right, guys. I don't even know whose turn that. Oh, that was Doc's turn. So the point is Doc's to win in the poll right now. So vote in the poll, and let's see if Doc can get another point here. So until then, Benny, it's your turn. The squared circle spinning round and round. All right, we got another master debater. And
It's the last one, I think.
No, because there's still the very first one.
Oh,
There's
that's right.
actually,
That's right.
yeah,
Okay,
there's
Diamond.
2 left.
Okay.
There's 2 left. So which one do you want to go with?
All right. I am gonna go with because this is more of a broad one. I feel
Okay.
like they get to actually choose instead of
Right.
us giving them options.
Yeah.
So, what is the best Rumble match ever?
All right. Lots to choose from. Best Royal Rumble match ever. Benny, while you're thinking about that, who's your opponent going to be for this one?
I'll do George again.
Oh, going after George. He's going after George. George, think about which Royal Rumble match is your favorite, which is the best of all time. And Benny, which one you going with?
I'm going to go with 1992.
The Ric Flair World WWE title Rumble. The first time that ever happened where the title was on the line. George, which one is your favorite or you think is the best?
I'm going to go with 1999.
He's going with No Chance in Hell. It's the Vince McMahon victory. Interesting.
And there's a reason. I'll get it. I'll get it in there. There's a reason for it, though.
There's so many good ones. Like 98's a fun one, just mainly because of Mick Foley coming out 3 times as all 3 of his characters. And anytime The Undertaker wins a Rumble, I'm good with that. The John Cena return at Madison Square Garden, that was a good Rumble. All right. Benny, would you like to go first or you want George to go first?
I'll go first.
Benny's going to go first this time. So, Benny, 1992 Royal Rumble, your 2 minute starts now.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of these questions that there's really no right answer, and there's so many good answers. I guess I'm going with 92 because at that point the whole Rumble concept was still relatively new to us fans, and previous to this, there was really nothing at stake. This was the first time that there was something, something on the line. And Ric Flair was still relatively new to the company, and we really didn't know what were they going to do with Flair. And he really showed. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Ric Flair, the person. I think his recent cameo disaster is just that. It's a debacle. Um, but, the Ric Flair of 1992, which I think he would have been about around 43 years old, he really showed his stuff, and he showed why he was a multi-time world champion. And it just, it was the first, and I guess it was the only time that the title was on the line, but it was the first time that something was on the line. And I just think he did. It was a great match.
All right. Well done. Okay. Now, George, you're doing the 1999 Royal Rumble. So your 2-minute starts now.
So the reason why I picked 1999 because that's when Vince McMahon himself won the Royal Rumble. And here's the thing, right? It started off with Austin and McMahon, and they just went at it. This was the pinnacle of the McMahon Austin era, right? Where they were going back and forth, and it was it was best TV we probably ever had for wrestling, in my opinion, anyway. And everyone expected Stone Cold to just whip his rear end. And it just, and they went to the point where they were fighting in the ring, and then Vince went through the middle rope or bottom rope. I don't remember which one it was, but they went outside, and then they ran to the back and chased him all the way back to the whole thing. And everyone thought Stone Cold was going to win that Rumble, and everyone was on the edge of their seats. They wanted to see McMahon finally get his comeuppance. And with a little shenanigans and some cheating, Vince took her home. And it just made the hype into WrestleMania so much more and bigger at that point. Because, Vince McMahon winning going for the WW at the time F championship, nobody saw that coming. That wasn't on anyone's thing. Everyone thought that it was going to be Stone Cold winning that. So it was the biggest twist that we had in a very long time up to that point. So that's why I picked that one, because I thought it was good television.
All right. Hold on. I'm just creating your guys' poll here. All right. And before we jump into the next thing here, so who should win the Royal Rumble? Established main eventer or rising star? It ended in a tie. And so to be fair, Doc did not technically lose.
No.
So I am giving Doc the point.
There you go.
Okay? I think that's the right thing to do. And thus, currently, our point totals are George is in the lead with 5 points. And Doc and Benny are both at 4. So it is still anybody's game here on the Squared Circle. And the current poll that's up right now, please get over and vote, is Benny versus George. Which one is the best Royal Rumble, 1992 or 1999? Another one I would even throw out there. Yes, it's hard to watch the Rumbles. Once they start playing music for these guys, it's hard to watch them with no music. But I will say this. One of my favorite moments in a Rumble, and in a pretty good Rumble at that, was 1990. And that was the one where they were testing the waters of Hogan versus Warrior. And as a 9-year-old kid, I had goosebumps. And to this day, I still watch that and get goosebumps in that moment. Really, really cool Rumble moment. All right. We are now, George, it's your turn. Here we go, George. Let's see what you get. Oh, is George going to do a promo battle? Looks like we're going to get another promo battle here. We got 3 left, and our time is fleeting. So will my wife go with what I think she's going to go with here, or is she going to play it safe?
No. I promised.
Okay.
I promised we were going to do this because I'm just curious. Dance-off promo.
You're going to have to do a promo for your dance-off, your Royal Rumble dance-off, which means it probably would help if you throw some dance moves into your promo. Who are you going to be doing this against, George?
I'm gonna go with Benny because I'll never win a promo versus Doc.
Or me.
I appreciate you recognizing, George. Cheers to you, my friend.
All right. So this is George versus Benny. George, you want to go first or you want Benny to go first?
I'll go second.
He's going to go second. So, Benny, you got to cut a dance-off match promo against George. You've got 1 minute to give us your all. Go for it, my friend.
I'm not sure exactly what that would entail, though.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me pause that. Okay, so, like, it's just one of those stupid gimmick things. So, like Warrior and Savage would do a pose off, right? And whoever did the best posing would win. So in this particular promo, you're trying to get in George's head because you believe that you're the better dancer. That's essentially what this is. All right. And so you're trying to intimidate George with your promo about how great of a dancer you are. All right.
Got it.
So your 1 minute God, this is stupid. Your 1 minute dance off promo begins now.
All right. Well, I'm going to go back to 1978. I'm taking everybody back in time here to Studio 54 in New York City. And everybody thinks that John Travolta performed all those dance moves on Saturday Night Fever. Guess who his stunt double was? Yours truly. You're looking at him.
Ooh.
That's not really true. In reality, the only thing I could do, I would actually go to the disco with my friends, and I'd wear the same suit as Travolta, but I would just strike that pose in the middle of the dance floor and hold it for about an hour. So I think George is getting this point.
All right, hold on. There was 14 seconds left. Let me restart the timer. George. George is getting serious here. He's getting serious. Ladies and gentlemen, the George Fenmore dance-off promo battle. Your 1 minute, my friend, will begin right now.
See, the thing you have to know here, Benny, is that even with the flu, I can still outperform a lot of people.
Oh!
We're going to go and we're going to party all night long.
Short and sweet and to the point,
Thanks.
George.
I'd give him 2 points for that.
That was impressive. That was impressive, my friend.
I'd even deduct a point for me and give him another. Yeah, that was epic.
Well, it's up in the poll. It's up to the live chat now. Is the winner going to be the John Travolta dance stunt double, or is it going to be George Fenmore, who actually gave you live on the air, which must have been so entertaining for the WANT radio listeners, the George Fenmore dance move moment. That was pretty
Benny's
cool.
disco thing that he just did.
Yeah.
Well, for the record, see, I did a DPY cycle push-up right there. So, yeah.
Grandmaster says, George, all you got to say is this: the Godfather's dance. Grandmaster said that's a 5-pointer. All right, well, vote for George. A vote for George gets him in the lead. But let's move on. Doc, you're up next. Here we go. Let's spin the squared circle. I love these shows. I love these squared circle shows. Oh, another promo battle. Another promo battle. I think we got 2 more promos left.
Hey, I need my papers.
And we got
Knock it off.
the cat getting in the way. So we got like the 2 big ones left. The Rumble match and a WWE title match.
Hey.
So,
There's
Doc,
holes all in
who
this
are you going to be
paper.
promo battling with now?
Just because he ducked me on the last one, I'm gonna take on George Fenmore.
Another George is just he is the target today. They're just setting their side.
He's a workhorse.
He is. George is the star. You know what they're doing? You do realize what they're doing. They are working George's flu out of him.
I guess.
That's what they're doing. This is the equivalent of going for like sweating the flu out. That's what they're doing right here. All right.
That's right.
All right last night, just so you know. So I'm doing pretty good.
All right. So my dear, what is their promo going to be about?
WWE title match.
All right. So you guys are facing off for the biggest prize in the industry. Doc, you want to go first, or you want to let George do the honors?
Well, George looks like he's taking a trip, so I will go first to let George get nice and set up for what he's got planned.
All right. So, Doc, you got 1 minute to cut your promo. Go for it.
The WWE Championship, the most prestigious prize in this business, and it can only go to one man. The Diamond Standard of Commentary. George, you've got impressive strength. You are a DDPY warrior for sure. But Dr. Haywood is the only man who has actually stepped foot in a wrestling ring, taken those bumps, gone toe-to-toe with some of the most vicious men in NorCal. George, you do not want this smoke. And believe me, I'm going to bring it, because I did not forget the fact that you interrupted my promo when I was down in Mexico doing DDPY with Dallas. We were there in Rick's bar. I was trying to cut a promo on the people of NorCal. You popped in, you interrupted me, and now I'm going to make you pay the price. And that price, it's going to be the WWE title.
That was incredible timing, Doc.
What?
Doc, impeccable timing in all of this. All right, George, that's what you got to promo battle with. So your 1 minute begins right now.
Well, Doc, I might have interrupted your promo, but don't also forget who made you tap out at the retreat. That was me. Me, after Dallas had worked us 90 minutes, I went up there and I smoked you. Granted, I had outside interference from DDP, but I don't care. I'm taking a win where it's a win. Also, out of the two of us, I'm the one who has some gold already. So, what are you going to do, brother, when the Transformation University Championship, and then I add to the other shoulder, the WWE Championship is coming for you.
All right. It's a good thing. Apparently, it's a good thing I wasn't put in this promo battle, because I do believe I would have George beat on that one, because I've got my DDPY championship belt right here, and I've got the Winged Eagle WWE championship belt right there.
I have Jen's title.
That doesn't count. I'm not gonna go grab my wife's belt. Well, you have a normal belt.
Do I?
A normal belt.
Oh.
Like that keep your pants up?
Oh, yeah. I never wear belts, though.
I
That's why
do.
I always forget about them.
Shoot, if I could wear my Winged Eagle belt everywhere we go, I would.
No.
You'd love it.
Yeah.
See, this is why when people have to kiss my butt, they'd be like, we're kissing your butt by saying you put up with Pat.
Right. I have worn. So
but
the thing
you put
is,
up with me too,
to be fair, the only time I really wore this belt anywhere was to Georgia. When I went down for the champs thing, I took that belt with me, and that's why it's actually signed by Dallas and all the champs from that year and Candy. And then my my DDPY belt has gone to more places. That went to WrestleMania and a few other spots. So what is the score? Grand Master, we currently have the promo battle up in the live chat poll. So vote right now. Show the picture of Mama with the Roman Reigns belt.
Oh, yeah.
I can do that. Give me a second. My mom was at an expo over the week, I just have to airdrop it real quick. And so give me one moment, and I will get that up for you. I'll show everybody right here. Let's do. I'm trying to do this nice and easy here. Okay. And now I'm just hold on, guys. It's just going to take me one moment to pull it up. There it is. And so there's my lovely mommy. And
Nice.
let me fit that to the screen. So there you go. Right in the middle of the screen there is my mom holding a WWE title. And you can see just below there, Roman Reigns' signature. That is a legit Roman Reigns autographed WWE title.
Wow.
Very, very
Oh,
cool.
nice.
Very nice.
And it was funny because my stepdad sent me the picture, and I was like, "Whose is that?" And I think he accidentally read that as "Who is that?" So he replied, "Your mom," because I didn't think he was being funny. But yeah, he's like, "Your mom," and I'm like, "Oh, but whose belt is that?" And I think very secretly I was hoping he was going to be like, "Yours." But I knew it wasn't. It was just somebody at the expo. It was on display there. So yeah, there it is. There's my mom's my mom with the WWE title belt autographed by Roman Reigns. So very, very cool. All right.
I do want to add, I do have a championship belt, a WWE championship belt. It's
Do
just
you?
not in this room.
Oh, there you go.
I do.
Which
It's-
one do you have?
It's the same one that your mom is with, but it's the black leather instead of
okay.
the blue.
Cool. All right. So point totals. Currently, we're almost out of time, by the way, which means we're going to start going into the lightning round, which means we're not going to spin the wheel. We're going to go person by person, and we're just going to start going through the trivia really fast. And then I might throw out a couple of who won this year, who won that year, and we're going to try and get as many points in as we can and see who comes out on top in the end. All right. So we're going to start with, oh, by the way, and point totals while we're still up here. So Benny won the Royal Rumble Master Debater. And the dance-off promo battle was won by George. So the point totals currently stand as follows. George Fenmore in the lead with 6 points. Benny in second with 5. And Doc bringing up the caboose with 4. So we're going back to Benny. If it's okay, can I just go ahead and just run through these trivia questions?
Yeah.
Are you good with that? Okay. All right, so here we go. Benny, trivia question. Who entered the Royal Rumble at number 1 the most times in history? Is it The Miz, Shawn Michaels, the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, or Mick Foley?
Gonna go with Shawn Michaels.
Oh, the answer is The Miz.
Oh,
The
wow.
Miz actually
Wow.
number
not
1
know
there. All right, George. Which Royal Rumble match featured only 20 participants instead of 30? 2004, 1999, 1988, or 2013?
1988, the first one.
That is correct. The Hacksaw Jim Duggan Royal Rumble. Doc, which wrestler has made the most Royal Rumble match appearances? Hulk Hogan, Kane, The Undertaker, or John Cena?
Ooh, that's a tough one. That's got to be Kane.
That is correct. Great job,
Quick
Doc.
question. Who
Yeah.
won the last poll?
It's still
It's
up.
still up? Oh,
right.
okay.
That's gonna be the last thing we add.
Okay.
Give it to Doc. He's kicked my butt.
All right, Benny, what Royal Rumble match introduced the rule that the winner earns a WrestleMania World Title opportunity? So the first Rumble match to offer the WrestleMania stipulation, was it 1990, 91, 92, or 1993?
It was 1993.
That is correct. Point for Benny. George, which Royal Rumble featured the first ever women's Royal Rumble match? Was it 2016, 2017, 2018, or 2019?
Now, are we talking about the actual Rumble itself?
The first Royal Rumble the women's Royal Rumble match.
That would be 2018.
That is correct. Good job, George, keeping his lead up there. Doc, who was
Yes,
the
sir.
first? Who was the first woman to enter a men's Royal Rumble match? Is it Chyna, Alundra Blaze, Rockin' Robin, or Sensational Sherry?
I'm going to say China.
That is correct. And Eric, just so you're aware, the Rumble in Saudi Arabia. You're talking about the 40-man Rumble in 2011 that Alberto Del Rio won. I don't know what you mean by what about the 40-man Rumble. We are counting that one as one of the Rumbles because it was an official Rumble. I'm not counting the greatest Royal Rumble in any of these answers, which is the one from Saudi Arabia. All right. Benny, which Royal Rumble match featured AJ Styles' WWE debut? 2013, 2014, 2015, or 2016?
Oh man, 2015.
Oh, it was 2016.
Oh,
2016. George,
close.
which Royal Rumble featured the most surprise returns in one match? Now, this is off of,
man.
I don't know how, I didn't get a chance to look this one up very well. But the answer it gave, I have to go back and watch because I feel like there's more in other ones, but I have to go with this one. It's which Royal Rumble featured the most surprise returns in one match? 2013, 2023, 2003, or 1993?
Can you read those one more time?
2013, all by threes. So 93, 2003, 2013, or 2023? My sources might be wrong because Universal is telling me it's 2020. But of the four that I gave you,
I'm guessing 2013.
I was given 2023. So I guess it kind of may be, sometimes that's a little weird because it may depend on your idea of a surprise return. Like they might have put Cody in there as a surprise return, but I don't think it was a surprise to really anybody when he showed up at number 30. Okay. Doc, who holds the record
sir.
for the most total eliminations across all Royal Rumble appearances? Is it Brock Lesnar?
Didn't we get this one already?
No, we did the one. We've done individual one Rumble, most eliminations for one Rumble, and who has the most Rumble appearances. This is the
Okay.
most eliminations across all Rumbles. Brock Lesnar, The Big Show, Kane, or Roman Reigns?
I'm going to say Kane.
You are still correct, my friend. So, Kane. All right. Benny, which Royal Rumble was held without a live audience due to the COVID-19 pandemic? Was it 2019, 2020, 2021, or 2022?
I'm gonna say 2020.
It's actually 2021. COVID hadn't really taken in by January of
Oh,
2020,
Okay.
but in 21, it was 2020 was the year Drew McIntyre won, and it was in a big stadium. It was the return, I believe, of Edge.
2020 was the Thunderdome.
Right. Yep. All right, George, which wrestler entered the Royal Rumble at number 30 the most? Yes, I remember Snuka and Piper very much. All right, was it The Big Show, The Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, or John Cena?
I'm gonna go with Cena.
It was The Undertaker with the most number 30 entrances. All right, Doc, which Royal Rumble match featured the first ever women's championship match on the card? So this is just the first time a women's championship match was held on the Royal Rumble event. 2016, 2008, 1998, or 2002?
I'm going to say 1998.
2016.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a shocker.
Yes. Women didn't get a whole lot of love for a while. All right. So we have, I'm going to throw this out there. Let's see. Who's in last place? Benny is in last place. So, Benny, I'm going to give you a chance to at least tie for second to last. All right. So, Benny, the 2014 Royal Rumble saw Rey Mysterio receive a negative crowd reaction because which superstar was not the final entrant? Was it A, Daniel Bryan, B, Dean Ambrose, C, Chris Jericho, or D, CM Punk?
It was Daniel Bryan.
That is correct. Benny now with 7 points. All right, and the last point of the day. So the poll was, who won the WWE Championship promo battle? It was Doc versus George. Doc, it was his point to win. Doc won the poll, thus giving him one more point. And now George and Doc are tied at 8 points apiece.
Ooh.
All right, so here's how this is going to work. We must have a winner. The first person to get a point without the other person responding with a point wins. We got to be fair here. All right, so I'm going to start with you, George. And then I'm going to go to Doc. What? Hold on, my wife's got something to... What?
Sorry, I had to go to the restroom. So it is saying Royal Rumble 2020.
Okay, so...
But it says...
I was wrong.
Some of it is saying that it's a tie between 2018 and 2020.
Okay, so
those are the contenders.
My information was wrong. My fault. That's my fault. My fault. I admit defeat. All right, so here we go. You have to guess the men's Royal Rumble winner for the year that I give you. And here we go. George. Here we go. 1993.
Yokozuna.
That's correct.
Nice.
Doc. 2001.
Oh, jeez. The Rock.
Stone Cold.
It is Stone Cold Steve Austin, which means, ladies and gentlemen,
This cat.
the winner of the squared circle is the one and only George Fenmore.
Way to go, George.
And for your victory,
Wait, how'd you get that picture so quick?
I made it yesterday.
Oh. Which you knew he was going to win?
No, I made one for everybody.
Okay, that makes sense. Sorry.
Right? So
my blonde roots
look,
are running deep.
There's Benny.
Me.
There's Doc. But there's George, the actual winner. And for your victory, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, pennies. I'm just now seeing them. Sorry, on dogs.
The winner standing proud.
Right on. Congratulations, George. Isn't this like the second one he's won?
You're so awesome. It's honestly clever. Everyone else just lost, but you'll win forever.
Everyone celebrate George Fenmore. Put your hands in the air. Wave them like you just don't care. George Fenmore, you are the winner of the squared circle.
But has George won something else before? Or no?
No, I screwed up. I pulled a Steve Harvey last time.
Oh.
But so George officially wins.
Nice.
And we'll have to figure something nice out for George.
The shop.
Yeah. When I get paid again.
Well, he could pick something, no?
Yeah, but I'll pick it.
It's honestly clever.
And yeah, we'll send him something nice. We'll send George something nice for winning the Royal Rumble edition of the Squared Circle.
But
You'll win forever, George. Congratulations. That is the winner's theme song. The first time ever.
No, I remember Benny won last time. I was just talking, I thought just in general, not necessarily
Right.
since the squared circle.
So
but
the only
since you've done the show.
person now that's been on the show that's played that hasn't won
is Doc.
is the guy on the screen right now.
Mm-hmm.
Doc Haywood.
I'm a winner at life.
Oh, I like that.
But
Yeah,
you know what, Doc, you
I'm
did
living my dream. I got a great house.
Doc,
I
you
love my life.
You did really well. Doc
good.
almost came back to win it at the end there. So really, really well done. I had a lot of fun today, guys. This was such a fun
Great.
show. Great game
Yeah.
across the board. George finishing with 9 points. Doc with 8. Benny with 7. So, I mean, this was really, really fun. I do like the idea that only the guys who are whose turn it is get the point. I think that worked out really, really well. Otherwise, I think George would have swept this one off the board because they kept picking him. They kept going up against him. So Benny won last time. Yeah. So Doc, the Grandmaster is saying that Doc, you're next. You're next to win. So all right, but really, really great job across the board, everybody. Before we let you guys go, I just want to let you guys know that we finally have updated. I finally got some new stuff up on our merch store, positivelypatsims.printful.me. We have our first ever framed canvas starting at, it's not cheap, but starting at $50, going all the way to $110 for the 2x3 foot framed canvas art. This is not cheap stuff here. This is like the real deal. I want one. I love that shot. I love that picture. I want one for myself. We also, a lot of Warriors Unleashed stuff that we put out this week. Button-up shirts, jerseys. We have the new Positively Pat Sims Show AirPod cases, Warriors Unleashed purses. We have all of our logos in one place, t-shirts and cell phone cases for iPhones, the new Warriors Unleashed yoga mat. And, of course, we still have our ornaments, our other T-shirts, Positively Pat Sims hats, stickers, shoes, teddy bears, mouse pads. We got it all there for you guys. So, really, really cool. All right, before we say goodbye, we're going to let our guys George, I know you normally don't have anything to plug. Is there anything you want to say before we say goodbye?
Any of you guys who want to get your lives back on straight and want to get into fitness, I highly recommend you not only to get the DDPY Now app, but also join Transformation University. If you have the app, it's free, and it'll help you get your life back on track. So if you guys are wanting to get healthy and get back on track, again, if you have the app, it's free. So give it a shot.
And if you want to take advantage of TU and DDPY as much as possible, then you can hire me as your fast track coach. That's right.
There you go.
I am available. I just started with my new client yesterday, so I do have openings available. So hire me, and I will help you achieve great success using the DDPY program. All right, guys. Benny Scala, give the people all the information on where they can find you and your shows.
Sure. Tomorrow at 3 o'clock on Want Radio, Benny the Jet plays some 60s and 70s music. Monday at 6 o'clock on the Playa Entertainment Network on YouTube, as well as on Want Radio, is True Crime with the Bad Girl, the Playa, and Dangerous Dave. And then on Wednesday at 7:30 on both YouTube and Want is When It Was Real with yours truly and Nikita Brezhnikov.
All right. Awesome. All right, Doc, one last time, the information for PCW. Go ahead, take it away.
Yes, sir. 31 promotions in NorCal, and only one has a YouTube show consistently, not once a week, but twice a week. You can check out PCW Limelight today at noon. Go to youtube.com at PCW Pro Wrestling. Limelight at noon on Saturdays, and then Prospects Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific time. You get to see the new and upcoming talent in NorCal. Check out PCW on the web, PCWNorCal.com. And of course, Dr. Haywood always providing the Diamond Standard of commentary for both shows.
Awesome job, Doc. All right, guys, this has been so much fun. Thank you so much, everybody in the chat, for participating, for being a part of the polls to vote for who won, for chatting with us and engaging with us here today. I want to thank all of my special guests, George Fenmore, Benny Scala, Doc Haywood. I want to thank my co-host, my wife, Kim, as we leave here today. And we're going to go have a lot of fun today. We're going to Ruth's Chris. It's my first time ever getting to go to this place, and so I am super excited. And then
We're just going to say it's my first time, too.
Okay.
I've only been once before, and it was like 20-something years ago, and it's changed a lot as far as I can tell.
Yeah, because that's how first times work.
Yeah.
If you're away long enough, it just basically becomes the first time.
Yes, and everything is like the first with you, so.
Yeah. And then later tonight, I'm super excited because we are going to a beautiful candlelight concert with a string quartet as they play some of the greatest music written by composer Hans Zimmer. So if you guys don't know who that is, he did Gladiator, The Lion King, Man of Steel, Pirates of the Caribbean, Inception, all of those, Sherlock Holmes. I am so excited to do that with my wife. We have all new outfits for tonight. We're going to look our best, and I'm very, very excited. I am super blessed, guys, to have been married to this amazing woman for 18 years. When they say she's put up with me for 18 years, she has put up with me for 18 years.
Well,
and I put up with you too. Yeah.
You put up with me putting up with you. That's what it is.
But it is such a blessing. Anybody that's been in any kind of relationship for that long, it's effort. It takes a lot of work, but it's worth every single moment. I wouldn't change a thing. Everything we've been through has made us stronger and brought us to where we are today. And so thank you to my wife. Happy anniversary. And I love you very, very much.
Love you too. Happy anniversary.
All right, guys, that's it. That's going to close out our show today. So let me get this shot here because it's time to close this out. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, take it easy. And if it's easy,
take it twice.
Take it twice. So long, everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you next week on the Positively Pat Sims Show on WANT and right here on YouTube. So long, guys.
The lights are dim, but the room still hums with the echoes of laughter and the moments we spun. Every honest word is like a stone in a stream. It rippled, it lingered, it shaped our dream. And if you ever wonder where I'll be, look to the screen, I'll be there, you'll see. Goodbye to the faces that stayed in the glow. these walls. And if you ever